Hey everybody, what's going on? It's the Donald Hall Show again. I'm back. It's Wednesday. We're in the middle of camp, so we got camp battles going on. And the two topics I want to talk about today is the leadership and the camp battle between Calhoun and Lewis. First, we'll start with Derek in the offense. I feel like Derek did a terrific job over the last couple of years getting his leadership qualities down. I think that's one reason why he didn't took the next step along with his play. Of getting people together, people lined up, people to follow of his lead, whenever lining people up and doing all the right stuff all in the trenches. Derek, he a great player, but I think his leadership qualities have almost met in the same aspect of how he playing though. He just got to keep working and keep doing what he's doing. We got to keep him upright and keep him healthy though, because without him though, we pretty much ain't going nowhere though. So I like the way he leading the team, leading the offense though, and us keep taking the next level, us getting better though. I think it's solely because of his leadership though. But he playing outside of that, he playing great. So for him to keep doing that, that's what we need to take the next step on defense. And Mac was the defensive player of the year. He a great player, but he got to start elevating some of these guys on defense though to get at least halfway to where he at. You can play all good you want, whatever, but if you can't influence other people to be better and hold them accountable, then it's gonna be hard to get to the next level. I feel like he ain't reached that far as where Derek is at though in that. Staying on guys, holding people accountable, making sure they doing what they supposed to do, not letting the offense down. We so many situations where the defense, I feel like, then let the offense down though, and we can't continue to have it if we trying to go to the Super Bowl, play New England in the championship games, and doing all those different type of things. So, he got to step up in that aspect as far as the leadership though, because I know he a great player though, but influencing, that's what leaders do. They influence though, and until you get that, you only gonna go so far though. So, he got to get better in that aspect, far as helping the other guys though, holding them accountable, making sure that we not having no more of this defensive lapses and miscommunications and people just running free and all that type of stuff. Get with those guys though, make sure they doing what they want to in practice though, make sure, because in the game it's gonna show up though. I'm gonna see it, and I want to see it, because I'm gonna look at you, because you the best player on the defense though. So a lot of the blame, if I'm gonna blame, it's gonna be on him though, because you got to hold them people accountable though, and when you start doing that, then they'll get better or they'll get gone. Either or. It don't matter though, but it's that they have to do either one though. And you got to be the one who set the tone far as in that though. You playing at a high level, I need you playing at a high level too. And when we get that to go along on the offense, then we got a juggernaut. Then we got to talk about Super Bowls and AFC West champions and all that type of stuff. Then we could talk about that. Until then, it's going to be on hollow ground far as on that. So Mac, get your leadership qualities up and get them together though, so we can get that next level. The next subject is about the camp battle. LaTroy Lewis and Shalik Calhoun, Michigan State. Calhoun, you came last year. I feel like you just been okay. You got to be better, man. On that second unit, when Mac and Irvin come out, you ain't getting no pressure like that. You engaged in the blocks too much. You got to be able to get off the blocks better. Get more explosive on that edge, because we need people coming off that edge though. Lewis showed the first preseason game that he can get off that edge. He can get his hands on you and get off. That's what you need. You need people coming hard off that edge so you can cause problems in the backfield though. Calhoun, you got to get better, because to me, I feel like LaTroy Lewis from Tennessee is kind of breathing down your neck a little bit now though. We didn't have nobody else last year to take up that slack. But I feel like the way Lewis played in the preseason, the first game, he played where he can put a little pressure on you. We're going to see what Lewis can do though, really though, because he played against third-team tackles. So now we're going to get a chance to see, hopefully they'll move him up in the depth chart, where he get a chance in the first half, whatever, though, to go against Whitworth from the Rams, the offensive line tackle, against some better competition, so we kind of can see where you really at, whether the fluke or are you really here to stay. Because if you played the way that you played the first week, to me, Calhoun, you in trouble. You in trouble. Last year, you didn't have no sacks. Hardy, to me, really no pressures. And that can't happen, though. We need depth. Mac Irvin come out for a breather. We need the next guy in line coming and get heat all the way through, so they don't get no time off, no breaks. It ain't no breaks. If not, then they feel like, okay, well we can do whatever we want. Get better, Calhoun, because I feel like Latroy Lewis from Tennessee is breathing down your neck, though. You're going to have to step your game up. If not, though, it's time for you to go, you know? Smith and, Smith and Calhoun, y'all got to get yourself right, though. So, I'll get back with y'all on Friday, and we'll go from there. All right, gone.